Notice something that moment when you pick up your phone and tell yourself just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes slowly become 20, 20 become 40. And before you realize, and the clock says 1:17 a.m., your eyes are tired, your body wants rest, but your mind is still searching for one more video, one more notification, one more reason to stay awake. If this happens to you, you are not alone. Millions of people experience the same thing every night. And the surprising truth is, it's not simply about having a lack of discipline. Your brain has learned a pattern, a loop, a cycle of curiosity, reward, and repetition. Tonight, we are going to understand why this happens and how you can finally take back control of your nights. This is the Dopamine Reset. Welcome to SoulScript Studio. Rewire your mind, curate your life. Notice something that moment. Both have work tomorrow, both are tired, both genuinely want to sleep early. The first person places their phone on the bedside table. A notification appears. Just one, they check it, then another. A funny reel, a message, a short video, an interesting headline. Nothing feels important, but somehow 40 minutes disappear. The second person also receives notifications, but they don't reach for the phone. Instead, they spend 10 quiet minutes preparing their mind for sleep. The next morning, both wake up. One feels mentally foggy, struggles to concentrate. It feels unmotivated. Before the day even begins, the other wakes up refreshed, focused, calm, more productive. The difference wasn't intelligence. It wasn't willpower. It was one decision made the night before, and that single decision changes the chemistry of the brain. Here's the fascinating part. Every time you unlock your phone, your brain doesn't know whether it's about to receive something boring or something exciting, a funny video, a text from someone you like, breaking news, a shocking image, or absolutely nothing. And this uncertainty is exactly what keeps you coming back. Not because your phone is magical, but because your brain loves unpredictable rewards. It's the same psychological principle used in casinos, except now the slot machine fits inside your pocket. And unlike casino, you carry it everywhere, even into bed. Imagine two people. Many people think dopamine is the happiness chemical. It isn't. Dopamine is better described as the chemical of anticipation. It pushes you toward the possibility of a reward. Every notification, every swipe, every refresh, every endless scroll. It creates another tiny expectation. What if the next video is even better? What if someone replied? What if I missed something important? Your brain keeps chasing that next possibility. The problem is, your brain was never designed to experience hundreds of tiny rewards every single night. Thousands of years ago, dopamine helped humans survive, finding food, exploring, learning, building relationships. Today, that same system is constantly activated by infinite scrolling, and because the reward never truly satisfies you, your brain keeps asking for just one more, then another, then another. This is why so many people don't even enjoy scrolling anymore. They're simply continuing the loop, not because they want to, but because their brain has learned the pattern. And here's something most people never realize. The phone isn't stealing your attention, it's renting it, one swipe at a time. The dopamine reset. Many people how to break the phone checking loop before bed. Now, here's the good news. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. The same brain that learned the habit can also unlearn it. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to create new pathways based on repeated behavior. That means every night is a new opportunity, not to fight your brain, but to train it. So let's build a simple dopamine reset routine. No expensive gadgets, no complicated apps, no unrealistic rules, just 5 practical steps that work together. The dopamine reset. Create a phone parking spot. Tonight, don't let your phone sleep beside your pillow. Instead, choose one place in your room where your phone parks for the night. A desk, a shelf, a drawer, anywhere that's out of arm's reach. Why? Because habits don't start with actions, they start with access. If your phone is 1 second away, you'll check it without thinking. If you have to stand up and walk across the room, your brain gets a moment to ask, do I really need this? That tiny pause is powerful. It's the space where better decisions are made. Step 2, replace the habit. Don't remove it. This is where most people fail. They tell themselves, I'm never touching my phone before bed again. For 2 nights, it works. Then life gets stressful, and they're back to scrolling. Why? Because the brain hates empty space. When you remove a habit, you must replace it. Instead of scrolling, try one of these. Read just 5 pages of a book. Write 3 things you're grateful for today. Stretch for 2 minutes. Take slow, deep breaths. Or simply sit quietly and let your thoughts settle. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to become your new bedtime ritual. Step 3, make your bedroom boring again. Your bedroom should teach your brain one message. This is where we rest. But today, our bedrooms have become movie theaters, gaming rooms, work offices, shopping malls, and social media headquarters. Your brain gets confused. If possible, dim the lights. Keep the room quiet. Reduce bright screens. Let your environment help your mind slow down. Because discipline eventually runs out. But a good environment keeps working for you every single night. Step 4, expect the craving. This is the part nobody talks about. The first few nights, your brain will ask for the phone again and again. You'll feel restless. You'll think, maybe just 2 minutes. Yeah, that feeling's normal. Don't panic. You're not failing. You're simply noticing an old habit asking for attention. Think of it like waves in the ocean. If you don't chase them, they eventually pass. Every craving you don't obey becomes a vote for the person you're becoming. Step 5, try the 5-night challenge. Don't promise yourself you'll change forever. That's overwhelming. Instead, commit to just 5 nights. 5 nights without endless scrolling before bed. Notice what changes: your sleep, your mood, your focus, your patience, your energy in the morning. Most people are surprised that the biggest difference isn't sleeping earlier. It's waking up feeling like their mind finally had time to breathe. Step 1. Here's something fascinating. Researchers have found that even short periods of reducing stimulating screen use before bedtime can improve sleep quality and next-day alertness. Not because phones are evil, but because your brain needs time to shift from constant stimulation into genuine rest. Think of your mind like a glass of muddy water. If you keep shaking it, the water never clears, but if you leave it alone, everything slowly settles, and that's exactly what happens when you stop feeding your brain endless stimulation before sleep. Silence isn't empty. It's where your mind begins to recover. Imagine yourself 1 month from now. You walk into your bedroom. You place your phone in its parking spot. You smile, not because someone texted you, not because another video made you laugh, but because you're finally in control. You close your eyes, you sleep deeply, you wake up clear, focused, calm. The person you want to become doesn't begin tomorrow morning. They begin with the decision you make tonight. Remember, small habits repeated consistently create extraordinary lives. 1 less scroll, 1 more hour of real sleep, 1 better choice, 1 better tomorrow, and maybe 1 completely different future, because your life is not changed by 1 big moment. It's changed by the small habits you choose every single day. If this video helped you see your habits in a new way, share it with someone who always says, just 5 more minutes. This is SoulScript Studio. Rewire your mind, curate your life.